Hey guys, welcome to Kidmissing TV. First of all, as far as Mondays go, you'll notice there actually was a poster. And I explained in the description that I found them. Even though there's no description of him, there are two very clear pictures. So I don't know why they didn't just say dark hair and dark eyes, because that's what the picture shows. So, but excuse me. There we go. Which, like I said, begs the question, why didn't they give a description of him? Um, I do not understand that. That's okay. Um, I also began to wonder as I watched my video again, is it possible that someone known to him or even related to him, but not a parent, but somehow related to him or known to him, took him back to Cyprus or back to mainland Greece? It was just a thought I had that I thought I would share with you before starting today's video, which is Avery Peaches Shorts. Her name was Avery Verney Shorts, nicknamed Peaches. She was 6 years old from Knoxville, Tennessee, when she disappeared on December 26, 1980. um, she was walking to a nearby store from the housing projects that she lived in South Knoxville to buy her mother a Coke with 58 cents. It wasn't until January 23rd, 1982, 13 months later, in a field in Blount County, 15 minutes from her home, she was found. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out a way to say how her life was ended. The person used a wire and stopped her from breathing. Yeah. Um, Police identified Mitchell Reed as a suspect, but did not have any physical evidence to charge him, and he passed away in 2015. He had been the mother's boyfriend, and they thought he did it after an argument. That seems slim, though. It seems like a very slim case. Just because you have an argument with your girlfriend does not mean that you are going to go to that extreme on her 6-year-old child, or any 6-year-old child. It's odd because it was stated that she went to buy her mother a Coke, and then it also says that she went to buy herself a drink. Which is it? She was known for her smile that brightened up the housing project, and ribbons in her pigtails, which were one of the things that identified her because they were still in the hair with her skeletal remains. Reed's parents lived a mile from where her remains were found. In 2002, he pleaded guilty to misdemeanor assault on a child. Well, there's a long way from that to murder. And supposedly, he threw down money for the drink and said, "I'll get even." That could mean anything. Maybe they were talking about cheating. We don't know what the argument was about. Reed's later wife, Mary, said, quote, "I won't say he didn't do it. He never talked to me about it. If he did it, he knows. God knows who did it. God knows and he knows." And a little boy said he saw her speaking to a man that resembled Reed outside of the store. They found her scent in his car. Yeah, he was her mother's boyfriend. I'm sure she rid in the car. Rid in the car? Yeah, okay. Rode in the car millions of times. Well, maybe not millions, but you know what I mean. And the child later recanted his statement. Her family does not want rumors or speculation. They want truth. So if you have any information about the abduction and murder of Avery Peaches Shorts, please contact the Knoxville Police Department at 865-215-7317. That's 865-215-7317. Do I think he did it? I don't know. I couldn't, let's put it this way, if I was on a jury with the slim evidence that they have, I could not find him guilty. I just couldn't. Let me know what you think. Also, just to remind you, I will not be doing a video Friday because I have an appointment early in the day, and well, not early in the day, but I have an appointment. I have to have a second mammogram of my left side, so prayers are welcome and encouraged. So yeah, I'm just not going to be able to to do that. So just do the front here. No, there's definitely silver in it. Sorry, I have a video going up on the other channel that I've got set up over here. Thank you so much for supporting me, for watching the videos. Please consider hitting that subscribe button. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Again, I'm sorry about Friday. That video will hop into March, which will be Murderous March. I've already got most of the cases listed and settled. I just have to write them. So, this case is very sad. And please don't judge the mother for letting her daughter go to the store at 6 years old. That was common back then. I am the same age as that little girl. I turned 6 in August of that year. Excuse me. I grew up in a small town. Excuse me. And by the time I was about 8, I was walking to the store on my own. In a small town. And it seems like that area was a safe area where everybody knew each other, even though she was walking from the projects, if you will. Families, though, in the projects, as they call it, tend to watch out for each other's kids, though. You know, families who have kids, because they're all poor, they're all, you know, it seems to me that poor families make up for that in love. You know what I mean? They're rich in love, a lot of them. And that's why they watch out for each other's children. I'm not generalizing. I'm just going on what I've seen on TV and, heard about. They seem to be rich in love. And Peaches was African American. They also tend to be closer knit communities, African American communities. That's something us white folks could take from African American folks, is their close knitness, their family orientation, we could learn something from that community, because we're not as close-knit, family orientated for the most part as they are. And I know people are going to say, but they have more single parents. Maybe. I don't think as much today. There are more Black fathers involved today than ever before. And there are more single parents of all races. But yeah, those are my opinions. I just think we could learn something from the Black community about being more family orientated, being, watching out for each other's kids and that sort of thing. So, but that comes from their history. So, Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. Please consider hitting that subscribe button. Trying so hard to get to 750 by the 4th of July. God bless you. I will see you Monday because I won't be here Friday. Bye, guys. God bless you.